16-year-old Rio Ngumoha produced a fairy tale moment for Liverpool by scoring deep into stoppage time, sealing a dramatic 3-2 victory against a 10-man Newcastle United side in a thrilling Premier League clash at St James's Park. The match had everything: goals, controversy, late drama, and a debut goal that will live long in the memory of Liverpool fans. The contest opened with Newcastle on the front foot, driven by a passionate home crowd that roared at every touch and tackle, forcing Liverpool to spend much of the first half pinned back inside their own defensive third. Despite the Magpies' early control, it was the reigning champions who struck first, as Ryan Gravenberch unleashed a powerful strike from distance in the 35th minute, a shot that took a slight deflection on its way past a motionless Nick Pope. Things quickly worsened for Newcastle when Anthony Gordon, who had been relentless in pressing Liverpool's backline, lunged recklessly into Virgil van Dijk's ankle. Referee Simon Hooper initially issued a yellow card, but after VAR intervened and advised a review, it was upgraded to a straight red, leaving Eddie Howe's men with a mountain to climb. The second half began in stunning fashion. Within seconds of the restart, Hugo Ekitike latched onto an opening and slotted the ball home, doubling Liverpool's advantage before manager Arne Slot had even returned to his seat on the bench. Just when it looked as though Liverpool might cruise to victory, Newcastle fought back bravely. Their lifeline came shortly before the hour mark when Bruno Guimaraes rose highest to meet a cross and headed past Alisson, sparking belief among the home supporters. The 10 men pressed forward with renewed energy and were rewarded again in the 88th minute when substitute William Osala bundled the ball into the net, seemingly rescuing a dramatic and deserved point. However, the night still had one final twist. In the 100th minute of play, Liverpool substitute Rio Ngumoha, making his Premier League debut just days before his 17th birthday, calmly swept the ball into the net to secure all 3 points for the champions. The youngster instantly etched his name into the record books as the fourth youngest goalscorer in Premier League history, behind James Vaughan, James Milner, and Wayne Rooney. Virgil van Dijk, the Liverpool captain, embraced the teenager at full time, later praising him in his post-match interview and advising him to work hard, remain humble, and enjoy such unforgettable moments. Manager Arne Slot also ensured Ngumoha had his moment in front of the traveling Liverpool fans, pushing him forward to celebrate with the supporters who had witnessed a debut of dreams. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe, despite the cruel ending, expressed pride in his players, insisting that even after Gordon's dismissal his team controlled large portions of the match and showed immense character to fight back from 2 goals down. He emphasized that against a side of Liverpool's quality, playing with 10 men made the challenge immense, yet Newcastle came agonizingly close to securing at least a point. For Newcastle, the result will sting not only because of the late defeat but also due to mounting concerns over injuries to key players such as Sandro Tonali and Joelinton, as well as the uncertainty surrounding striker Alexander Isak's future. Chairman Yasser Al-Rumayyan, present for the first time since February, applauded the players off the pitch alongside co-owner Jamie Rubin, highlighting the significance of the evening for the club. For Liverpool, the win felt like more than just 3 points. They showed resilience in difficult moments, were punished for lapses at set pieces, yet ultimately found a way through thanks to a remarkable contribution from a debutant who announced himself on one of the toughest stages in English football. As Van Dijk admitted, Liverpool knows St James's Park is a hostile venue, but leaving with a win in such circumstances will fuel belief moving forward. The night will forever be remembered for Rio Ngumoha, who turned 17 on Friday and could hardly have asked for a greater early birthday present. What unfolded was an extraordinary game full of symbolism, courage, and relentless effort. Newcastle's defiance in the face of adversity nearly produced a famous comeback, while Liverpool's faith in their young talent delivered them a priceless victory at the death. The reigning champions now make it 2 wins from 2, while the Magpies, despite the heartbreak, will take encouragement from their second half display. In the end, it was a night of drama, emotion, and history, capped by the unforgettable strike of a 16-year-old destined to be remembered.